Who wants a taco? Welcome back to my channel, Casablanca Cargo. This is Kathy, and I am jumping on here to do a final, or a flip through. I guess it is the final flip through of my Pioneer Woman-inspired traveler's notebooks, and of which I have 3. Let's move the little tacos to the side. I'm going to flip through one and talk about it, and then speed up through the other 2. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a Pioneer Woman inspired notebook by the bow. And we'll go with this one in the middle. Tassels. I made tassels to go with the books. So let's start with that. And they hook in here with a keychain clip. I don't know what you call these, but it has the threading of the ribbon that goes through the whole cover, and then it's knotted up here, and then I hook the tassel by this. You just, open it up and put it in. But this is one of the tassels, and it has ribbons and cotton ribbon and some beads and some yarn, just some real fun yarn. There's some beads, and these are the different colors, and it hooks on there. I'll do that after I get through the book. Has an elastic closure, and it comes with a pocket. The cover is made from contact paper that was glued to a cover of a paper pad, a cardboard cover of a paper pad, and it has a pocket on one on the front and the back, and I threaded the cotton ribbon through holes that I punched with my crocodile. And that's how I attach the pocket. It is held in by the cotton ribbon. And on the inside then, if I can find the middle here, or part of the middle, it's elastic for the inserts, and then I have an elastic, and I've left some length on it, and I covered the grommet with some scrapbook paper, just for safety. It was a little bit jagged for some reason, I don't know, but this can be adjusted. So if you put more paper in or you take some paper out, you can adjust the elastic, and there is a grommet here in place. These will be available in my shop, and there is a link in the description box below. Okay, so the first insert, like all the inserts, it's loose. So you can take paper out, you can move it around, you can put more paper in, that sort of thing. This was made with a die cut and some of the contact paper. This was made with an image from one of the Pioneer Woman magazines, and I sewed around the outline and backed it onto cardstock, and then sewed and then glued it into the insert. This is the envelope that I made. I have a video showing that, and then these are some of the, this is the one that I ran into a little bit of it's a little too long problem. I can get it in if I bend this, but I really don't want to bend that and leave it in the book like that. So this is one of the tags that I made with the image. There's a video of that. This is part of the snippet brick that I devised. There's part of that video as well, and then it's backed on the cardstock, and it has a little bow at the top, cotton bow, but I'm trying to move it around a little so that the glare from the magazine image doesn't blur out everything. And then this was the other one that I made. And this is backed on a cardstock. And I was not wise in that I didn't measure it. See, it's just a little bit too long. So I'm just going to leave this one right here in this pocket, and then this can go in the envelope. Anything else can go in the envelope that will fit, of course. But anyway, there it is. And here's a tag with cotton, double cotton ribbon, double cotton ribbon. This is a pocket I made with lace ribbon and canvas. And then I've stenciled lightly on the back. I added, this is a punch with butterflies. This is a top tag spot. There's a little postcard. Here's a little tag. And they go up here. I also stamped a recipe on a few pages. This was a ribbon I made. There's a video for that. This is another one of the images that I sewed around from the magazine. There's an R in there. I suppose that's for Hurray. Here's another little journaling spot. Okay, this was a stamp that I made with the tea bag and distress ink and cancel stamp and all that kind of stuff, and it's in the previous video of how I make those. There's some more stenciling of fruits and veggies. There's the middle of the first signature. So there's plenty of room for writing in this. Here's another tag. I added some black and white. I made this with a 8.5 by 11 cardstock and a metal ruler and a metal, it's not here right now, but the tear guide ruler. And I have that in a video. I have a picture actually. I'll show you. I'll put the picture up here. You can see. Okay, and here's another journaling spot. There's another stencil. Here's another tag. This one says family. And it's backed onto cardstock. There's another stencil, another part of the angel wing. And that's the first signature. Here's a nice stencil of a blue rose. Here's the old-fashioned electric fan, tabletop fan. Here's another sewn image from the catalog or magazine. Each cover of the signature has pockets as well. This is another of those stamps, and I made it into a cluster. I used my tiny attacher, and then I glued everything down once I used a tiny attacher. Here's some more tags for journaling. Here's some more stenciling. I'm flipping so fast they're flying out. There's another. Okay, now this one is some recipes, and I backed it onto a magazine, and then I laminated it. And this one has apple cranberry stuffing and then chocolate sheet cake, and it just folds over or hangs on to this page. Can't remember what it's called right now. Here's one of those edges I made with cotton strip and lace, and then the leaves, and sewed that on. Here is a cowl from the magazine that I zigzagged around. Glued him in. Him, her, no, him. This is a little tuck you can write in there, and that just folds down. Let's see, here we go, some more of the paper, some more stenciling. And here's another little, that's a sweet tag, the little face. And it goes up here. In a couple of spots I put some extra scrapbook paper, thin scrapbook paper, just to, you know, give you a different surface to work in if you want to use it as a glue book or whatever. This is another tuck spot. You can put a card in there. Here's another journaling card. Put that there. Okay, now this is an elastic that, combined with this, it holds the back book, this book, into the journal, because there's only two holes for the spine binding in the spine. So that way, if it gets big and you don't want it to, you know, you can't close it or whatever, you can take one of these inserts out and then you have more room. This one's a telephone, and this is another extra piece. It says welcome home that I've sewn. You could put it in as a, you know, tuck something behind or on this pocket. Here's another sewn piece from a magazine image. And here's some more tags. Oops. A tuck spot. I forgot to add how many pages it is, but it is, I think, 10 to 13 pages, you know, when you have a scrapbook piece or a piece of paper and then you fold it, but that one piece of paper is like one piece, you know, you count that as one and then you count the 4 after that, and I'll figure out that math. It's like, I don't know, 260 maybe, 240, I don't know. Here's some recipe cards. I go in this side tuck, just like that, and there's some more vegetable stencils. It's not really a recipe journal, but I guess you could use it for that if you want. But with Ree's blog and everything, she does a lot of cooking, and so that's why I included some recipe cards. This is a little brick stencil, and there's another mandala stencil. This is a sewn image. It's the state of Oklahoma, and this is one of the big pieces I glued in, the Drummond Ranch, on top of thin scrapbook paper. This is a lace flip that I did. This is the middle of this signature. Here's the other side of the Drummond Ranch barn. And let's see. This is another collage ribbon, I guess you could call it that I made. And then I have 2 more recipe cards in there. So cute. And let's see, we're almost done with this part. Pioneer Life. And yeah, that's the end of that. Now I've made as I said, I made the tassel, and it fits right in this hole, or you could put it on the cloth too if you wanted to, but I find that when I'm not in a hurry There we go. And it fits just like that. And so you could take it off if you don't want it to, bother you while you're writing in the journal. And so at the end of this video, I will flip through the rest of these and speed up that part, and you can see what these look like inside. Okay, let's move this one over first so I don't get confused. Just want to show you my little tacos. I have a die cut, and it makes all these different, it makes the shell and it makes the insides of tacos. It's a Sizzix Bigs die. Aren't they cute? I love them. So I want to do something with these. I think I'm gonna use, I have some little clothesline clips. What are they called? Clothespins. It's like all of a sudden I'm not as old as I think I am. Okay, so what I'm going to do is turn these into little clips that can sit in the journals. And because I was trying to think of what I wanted to do, what I wanted to make with these, and I need a little piece of, I don't want to get, I just got my surface. I don't get it all messed up yet. So what I'm gonna do is use art glitter glue and glue these shut now, because I didn't know if I was just gonna have them sit, on the top of the paper, on the, like a page sitter. And then I decided I was going to glue the clothespins. But yeah, this actually makes it's supposed to make a gift box. And so I just cut the piece that goes here, I cut that off so that I could just make it into a flat taco. And I used Distress ink to kind of make it pop, make it, because this is all cardstock and bright colors and stuff, and I used the Distress ink to kind of make it more realistic, if that's possible. I don't know. Threaded Fabri-Tac. Let's see, is there a front and a back to these? Probably not. Or probably, I don't know. Guess it doesn't matter. So, holding my breath, squeezing very gently, but trying to get enough coverage, but not so much that it's going to seep all over the place. Oh, me and glue. So, is there a back to this? Yeah, kind of. So I'm just going to do it here. Did I put that upside down? Yes, yes I did. Jeez. Okay, that should work. And we're going to have to give that some time to dry. But once it's dry, it should stay. It's just so cute. Now I put this one on right. Yeah. Got these little clips on clearance, and now I just thought they would be cute. and useful. Okay. And the next one. But that's gonna seep. Sip, sip, sip. Hope everybody is doing okay. You're keeping healthy and safe. All that good stuff. It's been rather cold here lately, but it warms up pretty well. Oh shoot, I put that one on upside down. Gosh, what is wrong with me? Well, at least I caught it before I let it, you know, cement itself. Oh my. Okay. And although they are made closely the same, they are all different. This is the tassel on this print. There we go. This one's got some ribbon. It's got a couple of shank buttons, some yarn. Here's a blue bead and some yarn. Now this one I will talk for a moment. I made this with the vellum, and I used Mod Podge and put the vellum on, and then I put a sticker on top that says create your own adventure. I made this ribbon from some cotton, like a piece, I don't know how long it was. I think it was like half a yard even. I don't even know if it's that long. Anyway, I got it on Etsy a long time ago, and I cinched it up into a ruffle, and then I die cut this flower and put some lace behind, put a button on top, and I sewed the ribbon's fabric part on and glued the button on. This has been stitched around and then added the cardstock behind it. Okay, now music, now fast.